Yeah, just getting back in your groove again, starting to catch, get your shoulders loose. Remember how we do this shit?
I think we got our swagger back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of the No Free Game Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious host, King Solomon. And to my left, this is the man that was the head accountant for MySpace.
Oh, shit.
He was actually the chief content creator for Black Planet.
Not the...
And he is currently the CEO of Threads. We got the big juice. Let's get some claps, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Wow. Not the space.
Shout out to my nigga Tom.
Oh, he got low. He got the chicken that got low. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Black Planet.
Shout out to Black Planet. That was a time. That was an era. You had to have been around. That was a weird time, just because that was when social media just started. So nobody really knew anything yet, and you knew there was MySpace.
Dude, what was it?
But I don't even know. It was
around, I fake had.
Cause we were kids. We were 10, maybe 12-ish.
12-ish, 11, around.
Yeah.
And my older cousins, but I'm like, what am I gonna a day? What are we doing?
I don't, cause was it a dating site? I don't even know.
I don't
honestly,
know.
I just remember it was just one long ass page. It was
literally.
I guess it was this diary, but for Black people.
And then what do we do? Or we?
And then I guess you connected with other people's diary on Black. I think I could be 100% wrong. We were so young.
Bios was so it's oh, you're unpacking your trauma.
Yeah.
Before trauma was trauma. Trauma was just what you did when you went to University Hospital in Newark. It was 2000. Oh my God, 2000 6, 4?
Man,
3?
4?
It was so. Shout out to Black Planet.
Yeah, let's get some claps for Black Planet, please.
Wow.
I think they deserve that. But before we begin, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit the bell, and subscribe. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Oh, and leave a comment. And if you are listening to us wherever you listen to your podcast, again, thank you. We appreciate it. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you want to improve on. Let us know just anything. We love reading the comments. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Big Jew, it's been a little bit. It's always good to see you. It's always good to talk to you. I just feel I feel like in the world where not many people do fun things, you still do a lot of fun things. But how you feeling? Where's your mental? First of all, salud. Let's kind of cheers to each other, man. But yeah, how have you been? How you feeling? How's things going in your life?
First, before we get in that shit circus, I just want to take a moment to give us and you your roses. We've known each other a while, and the thing is, I just realized our peer group, a lot of niggas don't have our peer group. We've known, most of our friends are jackwagons in America, but we've known these jackwagons since we were kids, and we're still around.
Yeah.
I've known you. You're saving my life. We have interventions. They don't work, but we have them. And bro, we're doing it. We're healthy. We look good. We can read.
Yeah, no, reading is...
We have dental insurance.
We have our own insurance. I've known you since we had to share our parents.
Oh God.
I've known you for a long time. No, man, you know what?
So before we get to that, salute to success and health.
You know what, man? And what I will say, one of the great gifts of getting older is you are able to internalize friendships and their value to you and to your life. And I mean, I've always told you this in private, but love telling people how I feel about you. You've always been probably one of the most creative people I've ever personally met. And even today, man, I thrive off your creativity because you just think of things that my feeble brain just will never, ever, ever be able to. So, hey, man, thank you for still showing up, brother.
If I have to goddamn push the car, I'm coming, baby. But no, that's important for y'all to give your people your roses while you're around.
Especially men, because I think I've always tried to make it a thing of mine to try and show my friends love, especially because I think a lot of us, we all grew up and had similar interests when it comes to sports, and we're all just very competitive, just based off that. And sometimes you kind of forget that, like, technically we're on the same team if we're looking at life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all hope to strive, you know, or I would think
same goals. In
you have
capacity.
friends that you want to continue to see grow as you grow, and that's one thing I think men sometimes kind of overlook, just because we are, especially if you grew up playing a sport, we are so competitive. You forget to show love and appreciation to your people.
Fact, yo. So yeah, we're there. So that was a moment, non-trans moment, but still unashamed, affectionate.
But to start today off, we kind of touched on it with the intro when it comes to all of these social media sites. So right now it's Zuck versus Elon. It's the battle of the century. Threads has officially hit the market. This is Instagram / Meta's competitor to Twitter.
What is it though?
So I have been on the platform. Make sure you go follow me, King Solomon _. We're gonna get the Big Jew Show on there very soon. But it's a very bare bones version of Twitter, in my opinion. Yes. Okay. So again, this is just Instagram version of Twitter. It's their competitor. So basically, it's a place where you can go and type your feelings, your thoughts, whatever you want to do. It's very basic. You get a homepage. You get a page to see if anyone interacts with you. You get to deal with your account. There is no search yet. You can't. There's no hashtags yet. There's no trending yet. You just go ahead and comment on it.
It sounds like Black Planet. and whose platform? Is this Elon's?
This is Zuckerberg's. This is Zuckerberg's.
Oh, he's back again.
Yeah. So this is clearly a competitor to Twitter.
Oh, he can't be stopped. He won't let up. What the fuck?
Well, so again, since I've been on the platform basically since the day that it dropped. Okay. And the one, I guess, key difference that I saw was it's not, people seem a little bit happier. It's not so doom and gloom. I don't know if you've been on Twitter in a while. I scroll on Twitter quite often.
Not really.
But Twitter can sometimes become a very dark place. You start to think that everyone and everything is out to get you. It really, like, I can easily see how Twitter can help create a bunch of psychopaths.
Yes.
Like, I think the next generation is probably gonna have the most amount of, like, serial killers in all of generations combined, just because of the shit that you see on Twitter.
It'll be some weird shit, like a fucking KD post of him getting, but like niggas giving him his roses, shit, he scored his shit, and they be like, yeah, he a bitch though, he got 3 burners. Like, oh, what the fuck? Like, it was just 30-second video of him getting buckets. That's it. This is why he has 3 burner accounts.
It's very, very toxic. Twitter is a very toxic place. So far, in my experience, Threads seems to be a little less toxic.
Okay.
So I want to kind of pose the question to you.
Okay.
Do you see yourself kind of joining? Are you interested in a new social media platform right now?
Hate them all. Hate them all.
Are you over it?
I'm over it. One, because I'm already not centered mentally. And I'm half retarded. I don't know if I can still say retarded, but I'm half of whatever. So I want to keep the other half sane. That shit, like you said, and I don't know, I don't care what type of relationship you're in or what you look like it's not good for any of us. At that point when it gets toxic and like the cynicism, like you said, you can post, it'll just be like, let's say just niggas post them with their grandmother and shit. Happy 89th grandma. Next year is big ball, whatever. And somebody will be in the comments, yeah, that bitch might die though. What? Who is 1947 kill all? Like it's crazy. So to remove myself from even having to be in that space where you gotta read the bullshit, scroll. Like, who the fuck? Like, I can't do it.
I completely understand.
Okay, King.
I completely understand where you're coming from. I see, for me, social media was always something different in the sense of I never really took it to become more than really what it was. And I think a lot of people have, and I get it, right? Because let's not be naive about it. Social media is a huge money driver. It makes billions of dollars every year. So I understand how and why social media blends and / becomes part of real life. And I understand why so many people are just turned off by it. I just don't think it has to be that way. And I hope that Threads is something different, because I think it's almost, here's a great comparison for me. It's like when video games started allowing you to play online, where where
that.
You can start, you're over here playing different people in all these different places and different games or whatever, but you're starting to communicate with them, and sometimes things can be crazy, but it's like there are so many people who's like, oh, like that's my man, so I play this with, or somebody's gamer tag comes like, oh,
you can have a relationship with a nigga in Wyoming.
Exactly.
10 years younger. So we're not 30, we're 30, 32, 31, 32, 31?
31.
31. Your birthday's coming up.
Close. We're still 31.
Darling. But you could have been playing with some, like you said, I had to stop that. How the fuck I love 2K. It was on set. We love, that's our shit. This is our gym. We came in that, and this little motherfucker from Wyoming and shit, we kicking your ass about by 15. I'm going wheels with like Michael Red and shit. He's like, yeah, but you and Michael Red are niggers. Wait, who the fuck?
So that's why I use that as the comparison, right? Because in the beginning, for us, where we're coming from a generation where you have to be in person or you play by yourself.
Yes.
So in the beginning, for us, it was like, oh man, now I don't have to go to my friend's house. We can play together online, and then I can also play with other people if I want to. But the point is, I can still play. I can still stay connected with my friends, and we don't have to always be in the same town. And then it turned into chaos, right? Now, as you said, people are calling people N-words left or right. And I feel like that's what social media became too.
Just play defense, little nigga. The fuck?
It went from something where people can just chill and talk and connect and like, oh, you know so-and-so who knows so-and-so, cool, whatever, to like little kids literally cursing out Michael Jordan, to craziness. And so that's why I hope Threads becomes something new, because I think for me, as someone who still scrolls on Twitter, my page be filled with like conspiracy theories and like moon landing shit. Like it's like is in my face.
So
everything.
So everything is still, regardless of the platform, the social media platform, everything is still engineered to the specific algorithm of who's.
Yes.
So yours would still. So my thing is, this is a question that I have, King. What is the purpose in general? So, because I don't know I don't know if I care about you niggas' thoughts.
So the purpose, it depends. It depends on what you use it for. It could be a place where you go to learn different ideas. Is a place where you can go. For someone like myself, I'm not the most creative brain in the world, but when I see an idea, I can turn it into something. So it's a place where I like to see opinions and ideas, and sometimes I'll fake argue or joke around because I'm bored or whatever, but I enjoy interaction. I enjoy talking to people, and I think most sane people that use it that way, but like I don't even know
on that shit, because then it's also a place where you can see somebody getting a hand job on a B train,
or you're seeing 10 people, a kid getting jumped in the middle of the subway. It's so honestly, and that's my biggest beef with Twitter, is stuff that I don't even necessarily like are on my homepage feed thing. And it's like,
as soon as you open it,
it's the sickest thing I've ever seen. It is like, oh, a little girl was baby raped yesterday, and at the same time they're taking away all your rights, and at the same time trans people are murderers.
Shit at work.
I just want to take a shit before I brush my teeth to go to work.
You want to shit like, oh God, Susan's wild today. Let me see. Oh, that's nice. It's puppies and shit. You keep so. Yeah, nigga. I told you I was gonna kill your bitch ass. I ain't want no fucking pickles on my burger. What the fuck? And now you sad.
Yeah, and just like that. Just like that.
I'll subscribe. Twitter, get back. And Threads, so right now you're saying Threads, so explain
Team Threads right now.
The happy, because you said right now it's more of a happier place.
So I will say, if you're someone who truly believes in the First Amendment right to say whatever you want and free speech, you're not going to really like Threads because Instagram has been known to censor shit. So they're going to censor a lot of shit, right? So I'm going to throw that out into the air early on. Again, I'm someone who I'm not here to do constitutional rights. I want to go on this app and enjoy myself while I'm taking this piss.
Regardless of the app.
I'm not here
because you know what you're there for.
I'm not here to discuss gun laws. And I just want to see the cat do a backflip.
Yes.
And the new music video that's fire from some guy I never heard of.
That's funny. Yes.
That's all. Like,
that's it.
So right now, Threads is very bare bone. Like, there's not much craziness. It's like right now, very, there's a lot of brands. I will say that. A lot of
sponsorship.
KFC and out in like Popeyes and Wendy's like it's a lot of brands right now. So I'm hoping eventually the feed will give me more normal people or just regular people that I can see interact or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna keep my hopes up.
Zuckerberg.
This is Instagram, Zuckerberg, Meta, all them. Facebook.
He's still the Hefe for Facebook, or he's
still Hefe. He run all that. Yeah, Zuckerberg runs 2 out of the top 3. No, sorry. Zuckerberg has 3 out of the top 4 largest social media platforms.
What?
Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.
I forgot. WhatsApp? Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all let the Green Goblin in. Y'all fucked up.
So
good for him.
I will say, I'm happy there's a competitor. It is a little creepy. That's what I'm saying. Zuckerberg's starting to get a little bit Thanos-y. He's getting very, very close to Thanos.
So you like live, huh? Nigga got the rings. Oh God, we done fucked up.
So speaking of social media, I wanted to dive into a hot button topic that's been going on over the past week about KeKe Palmer and her baby father.
Okay.
So KeKe Palmer went to the Usher concert. Okay. And during the Usher concert, there was a video clip that was shown. Usher was serenading her during his show. And the baby father was not quite happy about it. So I'm going to read it word for word. I made sure I took a picture of this. So the baby father of KeKe Palmer, quote, he tweeted this and he said, "It's the outfit though. You a mom." So to give you,
may I see the outfit?
So here's the outfit. So it's a see-through outfit for those of you. I'm gonna make sure I put a little picture up there. That's KeKe
from the
It's a see-through outfit. You can see her cakes when she turns around, and in the video, she's walking back and forth.
I'm diabetic, but let me see the cake.
I'll have to get the. I'll get it for you
after. After, man.
So people on the internet killed this man. They attacked him every which way.
Usher
the baby father for his statement online. And that's where I wanted to jump in.
What was the statement? I didn't read it. I was just looking at the cakes.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't looking at the cakes.
I'll repeat it. So the statement was, it's the outfit though. You're a mom.
Oh. So
he was clearly upset with the see-through outfit.
Are they together?
As of the time of
the time of the post, they were in
that's our baby father. So from our understanding, yes. From the public's understanding, yes. They're still in a relationship.
They're both rich. They obviously would live together.
They're together.
You didn't express that when she left out the house.
So my question to you is, how would have you? Excuse me.
I have 2 questions. Who the fuck is she dating? YG not the baby father?
No.
My bad. My bad. I'm ranting.
I have 2 questions. Was the baby father wrong? And how would you handle the situation?
One, he's entirely wrong. Because
why?
I would think y'all live together.
Okay.
Just off of y'all social status. And I don't know what he does, but I know the nigga they manage a fucking Panera Bread. So you feel me? She's KeKe Palmer.
You would think so.
So I would think you live together. That conversation leaving the house should have been had if you felt that way. And you probably liked her because she wore shit like that and was talented. Right? So that's where. So my thing is like, okay, niggas get this shit confused with still women after they have our children having individuality like we want. Now, obviously, I'm not wearing that see-through shit. It's way different, the comparisons or whatever. But we have to stop comparing, because what does that have to do with her being a mother? And then, nigga, you not Usher. So I'm thinking y'all living together. And then two, the outfit isn't, to each his own. It's whatever the fucking table set for the relationship. That's personal perspective in each relationship. People have to understand, because what are you comparing? Then I'm really looking at Usher like, what the fuck? Usher, niggas don't know Usher on a sleazeball tour. He's been, KeKe ain't the, so it's like, oh, what Usher up to?
So I have a slightly different take. Before I give you my take, how would you have handled the situation?
With my lady, well, she's not an actress. She's not KeKe Palmer. She's not a killer in the spelling bee. She's never did a spelling bee. I don't know if she can spell. So you can't do that. But even if she, no, honestly though, I don't really chip off. I don't like, because it'd be weird. I want the baddest bitch. I want my bitch to look like Nicki. Does she look like Nicki? You're a slut. It's so weird. It's so weird, bro. What like, so it's like, is it an ego trip, or do you really, because if you can handle your joint being sexy, and you have to allow your female to be sexy, and you handle it, if that's your dynamic. But if not, nigga, if y'all ain't together, why didn't you tell her like before she left the crib? What is, because it's to each his own, whatever your relationship is. It's not an outfit. For me, it's Usher. That nigga's a Jedi.
He's really the problem here, isn't he?
Usher's a problem, singing ass nigga. He AI. He AI. That's not real Usher.
So I do have a slightly different take.
What's your take, Keith?
I think the only thing he did wrong was putting her on the internet. So I put this out on my Threads profile and on Twitter. I think the only thing he did wrong was putting on the internet.
Usher. Or the camp.
No, the baby father.
Okay.
Because it was a blog who posted it. It wasn't necessarily Usher. It was a blog who had posted.
But that's weird. Yeah, why does he? She's KeKe Palmer. Why? That's what I'm saying. Why would you?
That's my beef. Your baby mother's KeKe Palmer. She is a world-renowned actress. She's not some woman from around the corner. Whether you're famous or not, you are now famous. And things that you say, especially on the internet towards her, are going to go viral. So if he felt that way, I'm fine with him feeling away.
Yes.
Because I think it's okay. It's okay for a man to have a certain set of standards, because it's okay for a woman to have a certain set of standards in her man.
But do you implement that with, my thing is, it's something not being said. Do you implement that with your partner?
It should. If we are together, you should know my expectations. I should know your expectations, and whether we're going to be compatible. We both
telekinesis or verbiage.
No, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Because people don't express it. Be like, yo, I don't know if I want you to do that. I don't want people to see you in the way I see you.
100%.
Like, damn, you look, because then some niggas be like me, like my like she ain't wear KeKe Palmer, but she's wore something like, but like it wasn't that. Because I'm like, I'm sick. I'm like, yo, throw that KeKe on. No. I want my put that shit on.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you in that sense. What I'm saying is, as long as it's 100% needs to be said and expressed. I don't know if he did it or not. Obviously, we don't know. We would hope that any adult male that has an issue would express that, right? My point is, if that's how he feels and that's how he wants his woman, that's a conversation you need to have with your woman.
With your woman, right?
But you're not wrong for having that feeling. You're wrong for fucking putting that feeling out into the public. That's where you're wrong. Because now
I like that.
You have allowed the public to interfere in a private matter. Your feeling towards how you feel your woman should dress, just as a woman feels a way how her man dresses or looks or does, etc., that's a personal, private.
Now they get to have a decision on the playing field in your relationship, because you put something out so broad about how you feel on a social media platform. That's where you're getting it. You keep that shit tight. You could still, because you could send her, that's what I'm saying. You could send her that text. That's what I'm like, what is niggas? You could send her, so that's where you're at.
That's why he's corny.
So do you, okay, this is my question to you. Do you think that they had that conversation? I'm so confused because it's like, first off, I don't care how bad or good it get with my relationship. I don't like to use that as a standing point. I don't care how up we are. The world via fucking Instagram don't need to know. Moments. Certain moments you like, oh, this funny or this is But when people like that, like, wow, was it Twitter that was his platform?
Yes.
Nigga, she KeKe Palmer. So he did it like that. She worked at the local bakery. We know she a mother. We know it's Usher. We got questions for Usher. But who are you?
That's my thing, and that's why he lost. At that point, his point, what he feels, done. He lost. It's over. The whole conversation's over. He's lost.
That's how he lost?
He lost.
Oh shit.
He lost the conversation. The whole thing. Now his whole point is mute. Everything doesn't matter anymore. How he feels doesn't matter anymore. Gone. Why you embarrassed your woman in public? You're done. That's number one rule. You don't embarrass your partner in public.
No.
Especially a famous partner.
You don't.
That
hit the fuck.
It's upsetting me in my house.
Kobe face for you, stupid. King is.
You never. Ever.
Matt Barnes shit, nigga, bite the jersey, nigga.
You never embarrass your partner in public. You never.
So with that being said, my thing in my mind, because it was like, wait, what? I honestly, I had, because I don't know, because, oh God, fucking, I'll turn the Green Goblin. That shit is crazy. So my thing is like, when he said that, like, you're a king. What's your stance on that? Moms can't get sexy?
No,
because I don't want to look like fucking Homer Simpson or Tim Allen.
To answer what I would do in this scenario, we wouldn't have any issues. I would have hit her like, hey, because I understand the slight insecurity in the sense of you are KeKe Palmer and you have complete access to Usher. It's not like you know what I'm saying? It's not like you're like you go to a Chris Brown concert and he call your girl up and he dance and give her a lap dance.
No, that look like the same shit.
No, but you wanna know why it's worse? Because you know your girl can't just hit Chris Brown like that. KeKe can hit Usher anytime she wants. Usher can hit KeKe anytime he wants. No.
So then, you know what? Actually,
but with all that being said,
he should have got more spicy then.
I would have hit her. I'm like, hey, I get it. Cool out. But like, I'm not taking it nowhere near as far as my man took it. I'm just hitting on some like
there with this first off, the fit fire KeKe you doing it, goddamn it. But Usher, we got why not hit Usher like, yo, my nigga, I got tickets.
Because it's not, for me, it's not the fit. I don't care about the fit. It's the interaction. That's the only thing now. The fit, she looks great. Go ahead, mama, live your life. Anybody who tries to tell a woman how to dress is weird.
It's weird.
That's very why. I always ask this to men. You went after this girl to make her your girl.
Well, she was probably wearing that.
Okay. At some point, you had to think she was sexy. Why in God's name do you now not want her to be sexy?
Say it again.
You wanted her because she was sexy. Now you're mad that she's still sexy? That doesn't make any sense.
None. And then for you niggas that feel like that, put what your shorty wearing on and see if you're sexy. You're lucky, stupid. But Usher, King, that's a fucking gem. Yo, it's so weird to me that niggas feel like they so do you think that, because nobody knows who this nigga is. It could be Andrew Tate. Who the fuck? I don't know. I thought it was YG. So who the fuck is her man? Because for you to say that, for you to say that, like, oh, you're a mother, because that's weird. That's a weird dynamic where niggas get that confused. So my question to you is, do do you think that it's a certain status that mothers should hold and not reveal their sexuality? Or at the end of the day, they're still an individual. So because me personally, I need my lady to do that. Because I want her to know, like, outside of you being mommy of the year and all that shit, what she is and she holds it down. Wait, I suck. I'm still fine. I just learned my son can read, so this shit crazy. Niggas speak English. Oh, damn, nigga, I thought you was Helen Keller. It's crazy. She hold this shit down. So I need her to also know, like, yo, the same reasons we got together, you can still do that for her. For her.
The only time I would ever say anything is if my partner never dressed this type of way and out of nowhere she did. Then I'm like, well, hold on, what's going on? But if because that's gonna be confusing.
Do you think that's what it was with it?
I mean, no, because KeKe has a bunch of viral videos, and so like I don't think this is a new thing for her. But honestly, either way, I'm just not here playing fashion police. I have a lot of things to do and worry about. I think any man who's sitting out here being fashion police, and look, if that's what you do, fine. Express that to your partner fucking privately.
It's not privately.
But I don't need to know that. I'm not gonna tell no man how to live their life. I don't need to know though. I don't need to know because now I look at you a little different.
Is it a rift? Do you think it's a rift now in the relationship?
Oh, it's a rift. Well, according to social media, there's no pictures of them together anymore. They all scrub their pages.
It's fucking Usher. He's part of the fucking, what is it, the Mossad? Fucking Russian spy, this son of a bitch.
So actually, this is a great segue into the next thing. Jonah Hill is actually in trouble right now, or going viral right now, because his ex-lady posted a text of one of their arguments, and I'm gonna read this to you because she was the whole point of posting it was her trying to show that Jonah Hill was being manipulative and emotionally abusive is the terminology. God. So I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible, but I'm gonna read the text message that went viral.
Okay.
So this is coming from Jonah Hill, and he says, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are unstable, friendships with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past beyond.
Oh, shit.
Getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. So that is the text message Jonah Hill sent to his ex-lady. So just to give you a little bit more context before I ask you this next question, she is from what the streets are saying on social media, she is a surf instructor. So she teaches people how to surf.
Oh, so he's saying stop teaching people how to surf.
So
he act like surfers not hot. So that nigga saw Johnny Tsunami. Chill the fuck out. Niggas is crazy. First off, he's texting his lady like he's her therapist. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Jonah.
So do you think he's wrong?
100%. Nigga, you not Dr. Phil. Shut the fuck up. We knew what our ladies was, any woman. Be it you date a lawyer or a lady of the night. You think Jesus didn't know Mary Magdalene was out here busting that shit?
I again, agreed. And it's
he knew her pussy was pink and her asshole was brown. What's that? He knew that.
We just kind of touched on this a couple seconds ago. I don't understand why men get into relationships with women and then get upset at what the women do. When you met her, I'm sure you knew she was a surf instructor. I'm sorry, most surf instructors are usually in a bathing suit.
I would hope. Right?
I'm sure her job, or if she wants to get more business, I would think she's posting pictures of herself in this bathing suit online. Now, maybe Jonah Hill feels like, hey, I'm Jonah Hill. I have millions of dollars. You don't need to do this.
Then why surf, Jonah? Then why surf, Jonah? That's my thing. You met her because you thought you were Johnny Tsunami. You thought that you could just hop on the board because she's an instructor. So she's a master of surfing because she's instructing the surf. And you're like, damn, she's fire. Now all of a sudden, you're like, don't be so fire and instruct the surf. What are you feeling?
So let me ask you.
What are you feeling?
In a hypothetical scenario, if you were someone who has a large amount of money, you could take care of anybody you want, and you find somebody that you want, no matter the profession, and your boundary is, you need to, if we're going to make this a real long-term thing, I'm sorry, would you give her a boundary? Would you say, hey, would you make her give up her career to
I'm the Black Leo. I'm on my Revenant. I'm fighting bears in the woods, brother. This is the thing. Men don't understand. We do for women, and then you have to decide the level of her being able to deserve it. Because that's what it is. Like you said, when we go to the club, first of all, you at the club, you see the joint, oh, damn, that dress is fire. She like Rosie Perez. Nigga, if you ain't pull up and she fuck with it, she still had that dress on in that moment dancing to that song. It still be Flunk Master Flex Night at that moment without you regardless. You just got lucky.
Right.
So who are you? And then if she's not able to accept who you are, see, I think that's where the shift is. Niggas don't understand that. You nigga, now, did you uphold who she thought you were? See, that's the problem. Jonah think the money is Jonah think you feel, nigga. She probably thought she was gonna fuck with a surfer anyway. Because I'm just Jonah Hill.
Because
she's still a surfer.
Because
talk that talk.
You didn't approach her that way.
Talk that talk.
When you were serenading her down the coast of the coast of Italy, you wasn't telling her what she could and couldn't do.
Talk that. Thank you.
That's a good point.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
That's a very good point.
And for some reason, we the two only niggas on the Eastern Shore board, north of Mississippi, that get it. Like, they were like, our women are still individuals, nigga. Jonah, you in the Wolf of Wall Street. What the fuck that got to do with surfing? She was surfing. She was going to do that, right? So stop acting like your lady said. Like, I told my lady, and you also have to be vocal still. So if you stop texting, I hate the weird. I don't text my woman, I'm sorry, the avocado toast today it didn't do. I lost my godmother, and it wasn't green. Once it turned brown, I thought about the fall. Me and her used to take walks in the fall. What the fuck? Stop texting your lady your emotions. Tell her if you that badass. That's the shit. So niggas, bro, stop texting your lady and then find out who your lady is, because she could probably hate you. She is who she is, and then elevate that and see if y'all compatible from there. But anything in between, like, it's weird. It be like you just said. I like what you said. If she can't swim, then the bitch went to the Boys and Girls Club. Now all of a sudden she thinks she out here with the sharks. She was a fucking surf instructor when he met her. It ain't like he taught her how to dive, and now then it's like, oh, hold on, you think I'm a sucker? No,
that's a good point. Weird. Again, though, I do think he's getting killed because she posted it on social media, so that's why we're discussing it.
But why? But then why would she don't respect him? How do you feel about that? Question: how do you? Because me and you now, long-standing relationships, we going down the aisle, and we understand that it's a lot more yes than no's. So, what's the threshold of disrespect at this level? Because these just motherfuckers, there's no ring, there's no out. Like. So what's the threshold? Do you like? How do you feel?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, and just like I said about KeKe's baby father, I think she's corny for posting it. I don't, because your main
KeKe posted it.
No. I'm saying, just like I think the baby father is corny for putting this stuff on the internet. I think Jonah's ex-girlfriend is corny for posting on the internet as well. Because I don't think anything there was quote unquote emotional abuse, right? I do think that is a man who is being ridiculous. And listen, sis, I would advise you not be with this man no more. Now, again, this conversation is based off only what was posted on social media, right? I don't know anything happened behind closed doors, et cetera, et cetera. But based off of the, small snippet that we now have into their life, I think that you are hurt and you're trying to hurt him. And I think in any time hurt people try to do these type of things, I think it always turns out bad for them. Because at the end of the day, the man believes what he wants to believe. Do I agree with what he believes in? No. But he didn't go out there and put your name out on the street. And that's why I think people gotta stop doing.
What was her validity? Like, what did she think she was going to?
Just want to hurt him. She was posting on her story.
Then it's toxic. So question. Here's also another question I got, King. Oh, fuck, the Migos just hit. I forgot it. I think it was a good question. This happened in high school all the time. Shit, should have went to Vanderbilt.
But nonetheless, this is where I think this woman messed up. It is because she's trying to hurt him. Just like I feel like KeKe's baby father was trying to hurt her.
This is the question. Do you allow yourself to be... do you think men should allow themselves to be vulnerable? I'm a big simp when it comes to, like that's the thing. This is my lady. We got time. You've been with your lady. So my lady, I'm a complete fucking slob. All that. I'm fucking, yo, I'm nothing without, I'm like, you make me. Because my ego, you cannot have an ego with your person.
There's 3 women.
Do you think men need to do that more, or is that it? Because they obviously on social media? I wouldn't tell the world. I wouldn't tell the world, but like you going on world beefing. Do you think that men like they don't like is that the disconnect that he was macho and?
There are 3 women in my life I will ever be vulnerable with.
Unpack.
My mom, my sister, and my partner.
Hit that thing. Hit that clap. Those goddesses.
That's it. That's it. So
I like that. Say it again for America. They don't fucking get it. Y'all stupid.
Anybody else, you'll never see me even sweat.
Those are your people.
I will never let you see me sweat. It's my mother, my sister, and my partner.
Those 3.
With that said, though, I absolutely do think men need to do that more if they understand she's the one. The problem that men have is a lot of men don't know what the one is. So they continuously be vulnerable to the same one, quote unquote. Right? The same type of person, the same female, whatever. And over they get hurt. And over they act irrationally because of the hurt.
Ooh.
And I think men need to do away.
Let me hit you on your goddamn shit. Nigga on his Nikki leg. More fire. Killing that shit. Say it again.
I think men do a terrible job of understanding who to be vulnerable with. I think men, especially because a lot of men just try and get some cheeks, right? So when you're trying to get cheeks, you're saying whatever the woman wants to hear. So you give off fake vulnerabilities left and right. But then giving off those fake vulnerabilities, you start to believe that like, oh, now I've been open with you. No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. You've been spitting game this whole time. I know what time we're on.
Grandpa died. We used to get strawberry milkshakes.
You whisper in her ear because you
smell like strawberry. What, nigga? And then you getting your butt ate. You done got your legs up, and you don't love her. You nasty.
You never did.
Counseling. Relax.
You give her what she wanted to hear. And now you have subconsciously tricked yourself into thinking that you've opened up to her. And now
do you think we trick ourselves?
Oh, I think men do it all the time.
Have you?
What?
Yo, why do we do that? Yo, King, you talk.
You know how many, talk. You know how many women I've fake been upset about?
Go. Yo, why? What is it?
And it's the sick part is like it'll be a woman. Especially back in my younger days, I would be with women, I would date women, and I knew from the jump I never wanted anything long term. I knew like 2 months into being boyfriend, girlfriend. In my brain, I knew we were going to break up. I didn't know how. That was the mystery. The mystery was how that was going to happen.
Like, this bitch might murder me.
You feel the mystery for me was the how. But I knew what the outcome was. So I sit over here thinking back to all the times that I was hurt. Hurt about what? This is what I predicted. I knew this would happen.
Because you acted on how you felt, but then the conversation, when you conversed with them, it was different.
The woman I'm about to marry is the only woman who I know undoubtedly like, oh, okay.
I've never seen you
undoubtedly
act like how you acted until
undoubtedly.
It's like, and that's crazy when a homie, because like, we got a homie going through some shit. The nigga in love, and like when you see your homie in love, like this nigga is different. My time, because then your homie's like, my time is short. We ain't about to have football Sundays. We can't watch Bron no more. Cause it's like the amount you just pulled up with your lady, we had business, but then like also she was out, but like we did our business shit. Was like, oh wow,
no,
that's your person.
I bring my lady everywhere.
That's dope.
I bring my lady everywhere.
That's dope.
I don't care. I know niggas hate. I bring my lady everywhere. Because honestly though, but I have a good time with my lady.
Y'all friends.
I wouldn't bring her everywhere if I felt like she was a liability, or like, yeah, like she was like a liability, or if like she felt like an anchor. I bring her with me.
It was any form of toxicity.
We have a great time.
Man, that's dope.
We have a great time. I mean, like I said, you've seen, like I have a great time. So, but I say all that to say like, for the first time, like, oh, okay. Like now something happened, like I can see, like, I don't condone it, but I can see how niggas lose it. I can see how niggas lose it.
All the time.
Oh, I can see.
All the time.
I'm in this thing where I'm like,
and you don't know if they joint.
Oh man, I can see it now.
You gotta hit your man on the shoulder like, yo, you like dudes and shit? You with your lady and like y'all ain't like
y'all ain't even talk to each other.
This was great. This was great.
So as we keep it going, speaking of relationships, I wanted to touch on the Adam22 situation. So for those of you who do not know who Adam22 is, he's a very popular podcaster and hip hop influencer. He started the No Jumper platform.
Cultural appropriator. But continue.
Listen, he's popular. However you feel about him, he is popular in the culture, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you see it.
He is popular.
But he recently got married to a porn star. If you have watched any porn, you may know her. I believe her name is Lena the Plug, or Lena something.
That's his joint?
I believe so. I know her name is Lena. I know there's a bunch of Lenas in porn, but I believe it's Lena the Plug.
I'm on page 47, so everybody Lena.
So they recently got married. Throughout their relationship, she is a porn star, but she never had or did any videos with a male performer while they were together.
Outside of him, right? Does he still do porn?
So right now they actually do a podcast where he also sleeps with the woman, him and his girl.
What?
Yeah, it's a threesome podcast basically.
Good for him.
So cool. All these things, that's their life, that's their background. Recently, she ended up doing a shoot with a man.
Okay.
The first time she's done a male shoot while they've been together, and especially since they're married.
Who's the artist?
It was a large black man. I don't know his name.
Ooh, goddamn.
It was a very large black man. He had to be a 6'4" guy.
Oh,
6'6".
shit.
Cut, like a large black man.
Nigga could play for the Colts.
And the internet killed him. The internet killed Adam22. They called him a cuck. They said it's crazy that you let your lady have sex with this dude.
He's literally a cuck.
Et cetera. So my question to you
is he though? Because he fuck other joints though.
My question to you is, what would you do if you were Adam22?
I'm not important. See, that's what I said. They're specific. So the specifics in their relationship, that dynamic, like I don't even know, because like that's wild. Like, because he's probably had sexual extracurricular with hundreds of women while they were together. So it's like, I don't even really know. Like, by definition, I guess he a cuck, but like, you fuck joints and then fuck joints with your joint. So I don't know. Niggas don't do that. Niggas don't fuck their joint. That's another thing. So you feel me? Like, I don't even know if you can, by definition, he a cuck, but like, They both fucking joints, and then and then it's money. So like, yeah, she fuck, because like the thing is too, you gotta know what pleasure's pleasure, especially like the most intimate moment. We don't hold that to a sacred level. So on this combo, this here, this platform, no free game. We school you niggas. So niggas in a dynamic in America, our country, United States, US, we not putting the most sacred of morals and values on that pedestal. So he done already did whatever, she done already did whatever, and that was her turn to do it without him. But it's chicken involved. So they have an understanding, right? So this is a business. So, like I said, he did what he did, and regardless she was there or not there, now it's her without him. But she bringing the chicken back to him. Now we not so I'm like, cuck or pimp? You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels to this shit. It's levels. Niggas, 9 times out of 10, a nigga not getting no cheeks from his lady or no cheeks in general would say that. And I get it, but you're not getting no cheeks. You don't get it. So I don't know if he more of a cuck than he is a pimp, because it's like that they dynamic is they not doing that and then going to Blaze Pizza. That's not them. So it's weird. It's weird. Me? Fuck no. My sure you got 9 to 5. Fuck you doing out here being you nasty like that. I'm going to jail. The gloves don't fit, Your Honor.
That's my thing.
I'm going to jail.
He knew she was a porn star.
He knew.
She'd been a porn star. They've been fucking women together.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to go into that situation knowing more likely than not there's going to be a scenario where she fucks another dude. That's her job. That's literally her profession. And that's kind of been the theme today. I'm not going to sit here and be surprised that you asked me to fuck another guy, because that's your job.
That's your job.
But with that, in marrying a porn star, in dating anybody in that life, you know what, or you have to assume what's coming with it. The criticisms, the opinions, like your wife hasn't busted it open for years. Everyone has seen your wife get tore up. At this point, you're the level of like.
But then that's what I'm saying.
The level of
now
like,
I'm like, what is that nigga doing? For a nigga to take that. Because if you're not in porn and your woman's in porn or vice versa, I can understand that sentiment. But if both y'all wild, now I'm like,
well, especially at this point for him where he is now doing porn, I just feel like lean into this shit as much as you can. I agree. He's been leaning into it, and I think that's the best way to handle this.
You've been leaning into it, right?
Like, I mean, he did say he went on his pod and said, you know, he felt uncomfortable about it at first, but like thinking about it and everything that, you know, like I said, he'd been having sex with women all the time with his lady, and everything that's been going on for him. Okay. No, you're good. For him, like, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm him and if I was in that scenario, granted, I don't think I have the stomach, heart, or ego to ever date and or marry a porn star. I shout out to any man that does have, you know, have all those things to be able to do that. But listen, you know what you're getting into. You know, there's no surprises here. There's no confusion.
And she wasn't. That's the thing. She wasn't.
And I just said she came on with chicken, big chicken. That video is gonna do crazy numbers.
Crazy.
It's gonna do stupid numbers.
So like, it's like that's my thing. You mad? Pat Mahomes just got 500 yards. What the fuck? So my thing too is like the cats that's saying whatever. It's like, well, what are y'all doing? Cause you fucked with Adam because he was off the shits. Now he's really off the shits, and
yeah, like, and you're shocked and confused and calling him a cuck. Yeah, he is a cuck.
But I don't know a cuck or a pimp. I don't know because I don't really know either. It's a very that's niggas never call pimps cucks. That's another thing.
So, that's actually a good point. Look at some clouds going. That's a really good point.
What are we talking about?
That's a really good point. So before we end off today, I wanted to touch on Victor Wembanyama's debut.
God.
So he has officially debuted in Summer League. I believe his official stats for the game were 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 blocks. But he also did shoot 2 for like 14, 2 for 15, something like that. At times he looked very uncoordinated and, you know, kind of falling over. Didn't really have his balance a lot. But at other times he looked like a guy who's 7'5" that can run like a fucking Giselle. It was a mixed
moments,
bag.
yeah, moments. Right.
So did you get a chance to see it?
Just clips.
Clips.
So I actually pretty much what you're dissecting. I saw. So I did see some clips where he was running. It was like, okay, he made a move. Maybe even missed a layup or whatever shot. It's like, oh god damn, this nigga get down the court in 3 steps. And then this other shit was like, oh, you ain't making it. You ain't crossing over and doing that. Nigga put they like forearm and shit, and he fall or whatever. It's like, it's a lot of checks. What is it? Checks mix. Whatever the fuck that should be.
A mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag.
A big mixed bag. I will say this. I believe I put this on Threads. Again, follow me on Threads. I believe I put this out there. I said for me, I didn't really care about the offense. And the reason I didn't care about the offense is he's coming from playing in France. Who do you know that played in the French league that came to the NBA and did anything? You don't know anybody. You know one person, Rudy Gobert, and he's not up here putting 20 points a game. Yeah, and we don't respect Rudy Gobert. No. So I already knew offensively it's going to take him a little time to get used to the NBA.
I fuck with Diao.
But he's Brazilian. He's wait, no, is that no? He might be French. Is he Brazilian?
He might be Brazilian.
I thought he was on the Brazil team, wasn't he not? Was it Diaz?
Shit.
No. He was on the first team. I'm lying.
Was
he was on the first team. Yeah, he was on the first team. I'm thinking about. I thought he played Barbosa. He didn't play Barbosa. He did not.
Well, Barbosa's obviously.
Yeah, but Barbosa was on I'm tripping. But nonetheless,
Diaz was that word.
But offensively, I knew it was going to take him a little bit of time. I just want to see if he can do defensive things. And I mean, 5 blocks is fucking 5 blocks. At the end of the day, he's 7'5". I just wanted to make sure he knew he was 7'5". Offense, sometimes he doesn't know he's 7'5". Defense, he does.
My thing is, though, what's 5 blocks when the score is 120 to 135?
5 blocks is still a lot of blocks. There's a lot of 6'10" and up guys that don't get one.
Okay, but let's say you want to lose it in that squad. Granted, it's a squad, so it's 4 other niggas, but it's 5 blocks and it's 120 to 135. You want to lose it in.
Clint Capella.
So exactly. So then you still lose 130 to 135.
But he got a bag.
Oh, now we talk about. So I'm glad you had this conversation. I was in the shop having this conversation. And the problem is, I think it's the money, because the overseas game is what influenced us so much. It's a lot of, but these niggas ain't even Manu. Let's talk about Argentina. Let's talk about, I mean, we talk about France. Let's talk about Tony Parker. That's a dog. But they not that. So Wembanyama is like, okay, I hope you tough. We seen KD. How about this? Bol still exists.
Everybody uses the Bol thing.
It's weird. We know what Bol look. We hope what is it? What is it?
Wembanyama.
Wembanyams.
Victor. We call him Victor.
Wembanyami.
So the thing about Bol is I definitely think something happened. He either is a criminal or he's not a good teammate. Is there something wrong with Bol? I think because for what he can do and the fact that he's not on the team is weird to me. I mean, he's 7'1", 7'2", and he do the same shit. No, he got cut. Yeah, Magic cut his ass. They waived him. Yeah, he got waived. That's what I'm saying. He
got waived?
They're not a big fan.
Why the fuck does my fee still got the nigga?
Nah, he cooked. I think he just signed with the Suns, or he's about to sign with the Suns.
Whoa.
Which might be a great pickup for them. But I think for Victor, I think, he has to thank God he's going to the Spurs. Because if anybody can help him get used to this life, it's Pop. Because he's already done this. He's already done it with Manu. Yes. He already did it with Tony. He's done it with anybody who's been to the Spurs. When Chris Paul was on the Spurs for 2 seconds, he made not Chris Paul. No, wait. Not Chris Paul. When Dejounte Murray's with the Spurs for 2 seconds, he made sure that he made Murray. He turned Murray into a star. When DeRozan was over there for a hot second, he had DeRozan looking good. Like, he knows how to get the best out of his guys, especially guys who kind of just end up on the Spurs for whatever reason. I think with time and development, I think he's going to help him. The fact that he does defensive things, he had 8 rebounds and 5 blocks. I'll take that. I will take that any day of the week.
I don't take that if you number one. He's 7'5", acting like you wrong.
And
then you not Sam Bowie. Because we know
This
Sam Bowie just broke his leg.
This is the problem, though, with the media and with a kid like this, right? It's not like he came from a league like the Euro League, where there have been multiple examples of Eastern European guys who have done well in the NBA, right? Sabonis' dad, Petrovic. We can go Jokic.
Yeah.
Look, we can go a lot of guys who played in that Euro League. Giannis,
right now.
A lot of guys who played in the Euro League.
Embiid, Giannis, Jokic. What is it? Embiid, Giannis, Jokic.
Luka. Another guy played. So these guys played in a league that's competitive. And competitive into the scale of NBA competitive.
Yes.
Where like those guys can come over and compete with NBA guys. Will they all be LeBrons? No, but they can compete. Who the fuck is Wembanyama playing with in a fucking French league?
That's the
no disrespect, but who the fuck?
Fuck that disrespect.
Who the fuck?
Who is he playing?
And who is he playing with? So it's gonna like speed. All these things are gonna take him time. I just think
first off, he out of shape. My thing, he was like, I didn't. Y'all niggas done seen all the Kobe docs. Y'all done seen Muse. You done seen the fucking who the saddest nigga that never make it? Lenny Cook.
Oh, that Lenny Cook story.
And he go on a tour.
Terrible.
Telling niggas,
oh my
get
God.
your shit right.
Yeah, that's
his
so
whole
sad.
shit now.
Shout out to Lenny Cook.
He's probably still better than niggas right now. Lenny Cook is still better than you motherfuckers right now, stupid.
Shout out to Lenny Cook, man. Only real niggas know. Shout out to Lenny Cook, man. Shout out to y'all, for real. Shout out to Lenny Cook. That doc to this day got my heartstrings.
I can't watch that shit all the time.
Shit. But hey, man, this is probably one of our best episodes. Excuse me for feeling this way.
We biased,
but oh my God.
Turn it up, nigga.
So we started this past a couple episodes. We're gonna keep it going. We're going to do a comment of the week this week. So this is based off of our alien conversation that we had last episode. And
I seen one last week, nigga. Yeah. It might have been a little person. I can't call him, but I was like, nah, nigga, you little niggas is crazy. You an alien. But continue.
So this comes from Violi on TikTok. So Violi says, back in 2013, there was evidence that the deepest known part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench, there was a thing that covered what we thought was the bottom. I said, huh. So I went on YouTube and looked this up. I encourage everybody to look up the Mariana Trench on YouTube.
A thing.
There are some very interesting videos on the Mariana Trench.
Send me them.
I'm going to send them to you after we go. And again, shout out to Viola. Let's get some claps for giving us that knowledge. I now more than ever am convinced there's either Godzilla down there or there is a giant squid that can eat half the earth. Those are now my two conspiracies. There's Godzilla who's asleep or a giant.
What the fuck was the thing? He didn't disclose? That's non-disclosed?
It's on YouTube. There's a bunch of different videos. I may have went down a rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. I'm not saying I did it. It's very quite possible. All I'm saying is there's some very interesting shit down there, and I'm convinced that's where Godzilla lives.
Fuck.
So as we keep things moving, it's time for our favorite fucking part of the show.
Let's do it.
Who has to go?
Let's go.
So we're gonna start things off as we usually do. Big Jew, who has to go?
Okay.
Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook?
Facebook.
Who
Facebook.
has
Facebook.
to go?
Facebook. ASAP.
You know, why do you say Facebook?
Because niggas knocked themselves out. It's your bio, it's your pic, your weight, your height. You got the shit when you was at the fucking Piggly Wiggly. They got your picture. It's just, shut the fuck up. Y'all can't shut up. Stop telling Auntie what you was doing last week in church, little nasty ass. Stop it.
You know, Facebook can go.
It gotta go. Because now it's not Facebook. You was in college and it was like, oh, I can hit my mans. I need you to send me some cheats. Now it's like, it's some porn up there. You niggas is gambling. You're all telling on yourselves. And then mad when you in the room like Gunna.
Okay, so for our next one, who has to go? And I'll start this one off.
Oh.
Janae Aiko, Kailani, or SZA? Who has to go? This one was a tough one. This was a very tough one. If I have to pick one, I guess I'm gonna say Janae, but I don't mean it.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say Janae,
Cause you
but I
put
don't
yourself
mean
in
it.
a fucking corner.
But I don't mean it. I put myself in the corner. I don't mean it. I do not mean it. I'm gonna say Janae though. Who has to go? You gotta pick one. Who has to go?
So it's Janae.
Janae, Kailani, or SZA?
Oh. So now, because somebody gotta go, it's who I'm waking up to in the morning or afternoon. Oh.
I didn't know. I don't mean Janae. I don't mean it. I had to pick one. I don't mean it.
Janae.
I don't mean it. You don't
She
mean
seems
it.
like she might be a little too annoying.
We don't mean it.
No, you don't
do
have
not
to
mean
go.
We just
But you
had
gotta
to pick
stand
one.
outside.
For like 5 minutes. Just five minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Oh God.
Just because Kailani to fly and SZA is Jersey born. SZA.
Kalani. So my thing was SZA had to stay because Jersey off top. Boom.
Rip. Yep.
And then it was Kalani and Janae.
I beg
Janae
Kalani.
is too sane. I'm off center.
I don't think she's sane.
Well, she's crazy.
I think she handles it so well.
That's what I'm.
She handles it so well. I think she handles it.
She's the auntie that gives you a race car, but put it in a box and make you think you got a scooter.
100%.
By the time you open it, you like, what the fuck, this little shit? But you like, that's the little shit you love. I don't need that because Kalani,
She's changed my life.
she's just giving you.
But I'm happy.
crumpled up $11 and like, this all I got.
Figure it
I
out.
spent it at the bar, but I love you, nigga. And you like, damn, you lit. This 11 feel like 1100, nigga.
Like, damn, you do love me.
You get it.
All right.
Damn.
So for our last one, this one's probably the best one of all. Who has to go? Dame Lillard, Allen Iverson, or Kyrie Irving? Who
I don't like
has
basketball.
to go?
I'm going to hang up America. I'm no longer doing this podcast. He hates me. Are you serious? Are you serious, son? You couldn't throw Mitchell Robinson in one of these motherfuckers. So you said Dame?
Dame Lillard, Allen Iverson, Kyrie Irving. Who has
Wow.
to go?
By default, Dame.
Wow.
Yep.
Dame?
You know why?
Why?
Well, you asked me first. The reason why I'm saying Dame, he dope as shit. It just suck. He in the Curry era. And then what suck with that, the next best nigga is Clay. On the same team in the Curry era. And you know what suck? They win. Now, we looking at AI and Dame. Because outside of all that weird shit he do, earth flat, water not waters, Kool-Aid, whatever he off, I get it. He eat nothing with a face. Shout out 1080. West 1080. He said that best wings out here. He hit the biggest shot in the biggest moment with the nigga they compare to Jordan. Talk his shit and still don't fold. So now it's Dame. And I'm looking at Dame, it's like, you
know what?
Never failed. He never failed. To me, Dave's not a failure. He's actually an overachiever because they always count. But it's like, who has to go?
And y'all gonna hate me. AI can go.
Oh, we out.
Yeah. No, because just very quickly, because can we just have an honest conversation? Can we have an honest conversation?
Why? Start with why. Start with why first.
The only reason why is career-wise, to me, they've had the same career. The only difference is AI did get the Sixers to the finals. I understand.
MVP.
Dame has not gone to a final or an MVP. I get it.
More All-Star.
I get it.
More
I get
All-NBA.
it. I get it. If you tell me in today's game, at both of their peaks, who would I want the ball in their hand with the game on the line?
Yeah.
One game, I'm taking Dame.
Yeah.
I'm taking Dame. I'm taking in today's game.
Really?
In today's game.
Today's game. Here's the thing.
Today's game.
Here's the thing.
I think Dame is top 3 shooter of all time. No, sorry. No, sorry. I think Dame's a top 3 shooter today. Sorry, not all time. Top 3 shooter today.
You know why I'm taking AI? Because when you can do some shit and you don't have to do it, you a bad motherfucker.
Let's get some.
Yeah. Niggas forgot why we do what we do. That's what I said. And AI is so humble.
That's
like,
tough.
but Dame,
That's tough.
what
That's
suck
tough.
is the era. But like, America, don't get conflicted. He that motherfucker.
Yeah, no.
I like we KD and all. Wait, keep it a band. I know KD, but like you wild tall. I don't care. You can shoot over a nigga. You know you 7 foot, and you KD thorough as fuck. You wild tall.
All
nigga.
I'm saying is
Dame that motherfucker.
anybody who take 2 steps past half, and I'm scared. You like that?
Anybody to play with Eric Snow and who was the other nigga?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's the point.
And look at Kobe and Shaq and take game
Fair.
1 and say,
no, that's fair. I'm not mad.
I'm here.
I'm not mad. I had to go out on a limb on here.
But-
I'm not mad. I want to have the discussion. That's all. I want to have the discussion.
yo,
Before we end today
lit.
today's been a wonderful episode. If you know us, you know we love a good list.
let's do it.
So give me your top
You first. I'm about to do it. I'm
5.
not fool.
Give me your top 5 hood classic movies of all time.
You first.
I'll give you my 5.
Let's go. Let's switch it.
I'm going to say number 1.
Ping.
Oh, well, okay.
Let's do that.
Number 1, I'm going to do Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Oh, you doing Boys in the Hood too?
Boys in the Hood.
Okay, Boys in the Hood. Cool. Number 2, I'm going to do Juice.
Number 2, I'm gonna do. It's another John Sequence movie with Cube. High Learning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Number 3, Love and Basketball.
Oh, is that a hood movie?
What I mean hood doesn't have to necessarily be hood, but like a black
Adjacent culture.
classic. A black classic culture.
So then, okay. If you're doing that, then White Man Can't Jump.
Ooh, okay.
That was 2 or 3.
That was our third.
Third?
That was
Okay.
our third. My 4th is Friday.
Oh, so then, wow, that's a good one. My 4th would have to be. I said, this is a good one. That's a good. We naming them. It's another Chris Tucker movie where Lorenz say, "Dead Presidents."
Oh,
4. That's 4. We have 4. Yeah.
This 5th one's tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
This
naming them
5th
because now
one's
we at
tough.
8. Me and you together, that's
Because
8.
this 5th one is tough.
What we doing?
This 5th
What we
one,
doing?
I gotta do Paid in Full. Is my 5th.
Oh,
That's got.
I'm not myself,
That's
B.
gotta be.
I don't feel myself, B.
That's gotta be.
Niggas die every day, son.
I love the game. I love the hustle. Hey, you think they're gonna remember me when I'm gone though?
They ain't gonna remember me.
Come on, son. Paid in full.
But I'm here now, son.
Paid in full.
I'm here now, son. So
What's your 5th?
you doing that? Wow, thorough. First off, let's give Cameron his fucking roses. You niggas is stupid. He done fucked all y'all aunties. He done and kept it down. Mace is up. Let's show love.
They podcast. I
No
don't know
free
they
game,
podcast.
show love.
I'm gonna look it up. You give me your 5th. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, before we do that, we gonna talk money. Still business. But y'all niggas show love to your OGs. No free game. Damn, that's a good one. You said what the 5th was. This was your 5th.
Paid in full. That was my 5th.
I'm gonna take it there. I don't know if it count, but it count. It's weird, but fuck it. Carlito's Way.
Wow. Okay. Let's get some
Al
clap.
Pacino to play the Colombia, the
Carlito's
Puerto
Way.
Rican, the Cuban.
Huh.
Fuck it. We taking it there.
Carlito's Way. Can I get an honorable mention?
Oh, let's do 6 man.
I'll do 6 man. My 6 man is House Party.
Damn.
House Party is my 6 man. That's my 6 man.
Just fuck it. He took it to B's. He did. I gotta do Baby Boy.
Oh, let's get some class of Tyrese. I hate you, Judy. I hate you.
I hate you.
I love you.
You want to make them tacos?
Hey, man, this has been an amazing episode. The No Free Game Podcast. We greatly appreciate you all for joining us this episode. Until next time.
No free game.